system, alerting you all that's challenging. Our battle ram's not cruising the gravel, so grovel and start vanishing. Emergency broadcast system, alerting you all that's challenging. Our battle ram's not cruising the gravel, so grovel and start vanishing.
Crew is slowly vanishing from this champion, dismantling your programming by battle ramming. Into tragedy, rapidly damage your accuracy. Actually, this strategy to build our anatomy. A part of me became the united army for our academy, shattering miraculously to all its quacking folks, crackling massively in our factory. Trapping crews retracting, getting set up like camping. Putting boys in their canteens and die crashing. For body parts detaching, they're old fashioned. Either head bashing, I use my masculine for damages, straight handling in action. For reaction, I use your fake distraction. You'll be strapped with some aspirin, so you from here to Aspen. Cause whatever you're on, I mastered it. And it's hazardous shit.
Pros go to soda blowers, got whole folders of clothing, soda cola than an Eskimo Motorola in an igloo. Kid, you not live hip hop, shit, you got evidence in your speaker box. You can seek or not, everyone locking it up, eager flock of MCs like the double leaf of blocks. Keep the stocks of rhyme design, beating clocks, the finest height it still shows. Slow and rolling the block like 7-up aluminum, trying to a dynamite bomb at a time. Stay calm when you're out of rhyme, to the shadow mind, batter blind. Unable to chew the chatter lines, I'll beat like a scroll. Since I'm battered, these events don't matter, syndrome take control, and I'm taking it to go. In a little kid with doggy bag, back to the west coast. This is scribble sloppy tag that we travel. Pacific copy black on the road, the highway. Full of drugs like Friday stores on California IA. Where we roll high grade, telescope J's, coke, the rope, blow smoke in the face of CIAs. With a grin like I'm loafed in a slide glaze, and my eyes on high glaze. Cracking jokes like Smokey on Friday. I'm going for broke and I gotta find ways to unwind this waste, 5 ways to garage pay. Emergency broadcast system, alerting you all that's challenging. Our battle ram's not cruising the gravel, so grovel or start vanishing. This is the emergency broadcast system, alerting you all that's challenging. Our battle ram's not cruising the gravel, so grovel or start vanishing. Our battle ram's not cruising the gravel, so grovel or start vanishing.
You get handled in a battle, I'll give you 2 bumps like a camel. We change sounds like channels. Words travel, cracking gravel. From being underground like manholes, it's a different sound that flows. Attracting powerful shadows of the supernatural, actual animals, destroying your castles. Like persons that are like cannibals. You're falling off like sandals, and ancestral all dismantled. You have no antidote, I become magical. You're a magical joke. I got my infrared beam pointed at your throat. Niggas are hard up like beating on me with dishwashing soap. I spit you like a cantaloupe, and I break out my gap so I can see the left end in the mode. In the position of a backflow, West Coast, West Coast, international. I catch flows and now you know. When you take a shot and miss, you can just go handle this.
Vanish, disappear, evaporate, dissipate, disintegrate. Our heat incinerates those who oppose and integrate. They get eliminated when they initiate it. You're a disadvantaged, disabled, handicapped, challenged idiot, unable to make your point connect related. If you hesitated, you can estimate it. You're a disappointment, getting discontinued, disconnected, and disrespected. A germ from a crew getting disinfected. A dramatized disturbance, a dishonest distraction. A fraction in a segment of a district waiting for conflict. Getting instructed if we're disturbed or disrupted. Fuck being interrupted. We respond dispatch, mass so disgusted. It's a mismatch, disregarded or get discarded. Dissolved and disposed. You're open only to be disclosed. Consider yourself vaporized when you analyze and criticize this analog. That's a fleeting, dysfunctional, disoriented dialogue. Discussion, projected and delivered from my database catalog. Stay center, while you check inventory status. Shifted through battleless, underestimating your own analysis of the 3-act catalyst. Distribute sick analogies like a syndrome allergy or a virus casualty. Leaving suckers destroyed and dismantled casualty, handle hassle-free. When you test the capacity of my mental faculty, facility, utilizing the ability to discipline our adrenaline. We disassembling and dismembering those who disapprove of a style that we choose to use. I ain't got shit to prove, not to you without question. Expect depression, take discretion. Doubters get left in disbelief and disarray when testing our disposition. It's thunderous under this condition. You're a Disney laugh and you rap without urgency. This is an emergency broadcasting discrepancy for MCs with a listening disability deficiency. Our contingency is a long-lasting expectancy of blowing up like the last stages of pregnancy, delivering a distinguishing proactive tendency / distinctive negative dependency to show up a software programmer by scrambling its frequency with this hardcore grammar of a pro that's independently reprogrammable when this and that core compatible. We adapt and react radical and irrational, using verses more controversial than international scandals. This is a small sample, an ample example of word power used to trample and destroy a cow without a third eye. So consider yourself disqualified if you're dissatisfied, cause your mind can't grasp or grapple thoughts with the manhandle. It's simple, I'm dyslexic, leaving you distraught, distorted. When I discharge energy on the spot, time's up on the clock, your countdown's now a discount. Take a shot and miss, let another MC diffuse and dismissed. When you disagree, the system that seems to be contract tighter than muscular dystrophy. We have no empathy on contact, fuck the contract and this industry.
562 combining. You're not gonna stop it. There's no way. The 562 district in the house. Combining, terminating player haters. On the rise. Accumulate, construct, assemble, produce product to agenda to come up. Accumulate, construct, assemble, produce product to agenda to come up.
Positively, there's flaws in millies, fatal and deadly, like loss of the kidneys. In hip-hop's colossus, top list, obnoxious exhaust makes me nauseous like vomit sauces. 8 times 2 squashes cocks with diagnostic exams, revealing lots of their softness. To cautiously the steps execute, mistakes cost this flock slits in the cut solution. I'm one ingredient like phosphorus, concoctions from constantly confident accomplices that complementing beats with vowels and consonants. Accomplished contradicting physics like flying saucers. Aerodynamic zoom like birdwatcher binoculars. I hope you caught the fresh binocular shit that brings shocks to nervous systems. None have heard this wisdom. Assemble brick by brick, it's the way we build them.
From the foundation up we erupt, astounding a nation with a new sound and vibration. It's bound to get rotation, hit by hit. We deliver sick combinations on Tommy V mixtapes, the various compilations, serving whack MCs in competitions with no complications, giving you the indication that we can be found in worldwide syndication, exceeding your expectations by superseding the ranks as underestimated guesstimations. For those of you that are hesitations, replace no reluctancy. We're productive with our presentations and surpass any limitations laid out by played out imitation rappers. Forgetting the factor of losing your invitations. You're a fool, drowning in the pool of your own irrigation. Fuck that irritation.
Each rhyme renewed life by putting it on the thin blue line. Along this walk of life, we come upon the pitchfork in the road. One route offering, never a dead endings. Other blessing bestowed, it's all accounted for. I'm a spiritual traveler when life promised the plane of land, engulfing the habitual repeat offender that's uncertain to the outcome resulting when God's gavel slams. Dangerous hobby that he's logging, no pardon to bargain. To justify heapless jargon, presenting a stranger that's potentially perceived. Demonstration, no underestimated, strategically placed pattern, absolutely sensational, filling space. Be advised of the devil's tackle box. Lies, the invisible ankle shackle hooks the snag soul. A dish of sunfish, don't eat the dollar bill. And the bait, the end of the devil's fishing pole. I feel responsible to tickle through the tonsil. For the assignments to keep alignment, not partaking in the slaughter. Take heed, bottom fish that feed, I know you're chilling in the aquarium. When the lion tugs and the bobs pull into the water, sudden delirium.
Straight to the morgue is where we carry them, bury them, embarrass them. Realize I put in more work than Builders Emporium as you're pouring them. Ignoring them is what I'm doing, ruining your whole career. I can see you, you're an outfielder, making an error. I'm submitting terror across this track. There's no preparing us, and that's a fact. I'm the sickest freestyle activist, lyricist, clearing this right through your access. You need to practice, you're the wackest.
Admire great, makes weird. Going to produce juice at higher rates than Sears. Tower over you like Empire State. I get so high, sometimes my mind skyscrapes. Catch what's fly like fly papes supplied in great multitudes. Targeting prey from the top the way that vultures do is what members from my culture crew and closest family do. Dams leak through, then the bridge crumbles, pyramids tumble, but EE's solid, MCs be solid as rocks. Mirror images of kings killing California's hottest spots, planting seeds of thought in rotted knots, getting lifted like steel I-beams and crane chokers. Our Adidas are fame, known for subtracted whackmen by smashing and leaving their face complexion resembling rubber under soul traction.
Accumulate, construct, assemble, produce product, the agenda to come up. Accumulate, construct, assemble, produce product, the agenda to come up. Accumulate, construct, assemble, produce product, the agenda to come up. Accumulate, build, construct, assemble, produce product, the agenda to come up.
To get behind the closed doors of our minds. To get behind the closed doors of our minds. Trip not, for picklocks cannot get in spots where progress started happening. After we lit pot, first class secured padlocks. Seals change our colors like gladlocks to darker shades. Brothers make me bored like Parker Gage. Behind door 228, an amazing aura of my subterranean subculture. Deep like submarines, my clique of marines. Rolls and herds like rhinoceros, funky like possum shit. So senselessly violent, we're on the verge of being gothic. This is a toxic mix of hypnotic scripts from prophets that blossom quick and get crowds. Hella hype, turn to mosh pits.
Behind this door of mine, 739, you can find even more rhymes you slept on that I've kept on and stored in my personal database. accepted and played from tape to tape. I stack a deep inventory stock of ideas I used to creatively block imposters knocking on my door, looking through the peephole of my third eye. Private passageway on the average day. You can never speak or talk the way I'm talking, nor manage to stay on topic with the way that I'm dropping shit harder than 1 ton of blocks and bricks. Complexly double crossing my style till it hits another style and sticks. A single style trick lost in a mix of their own trial and error. My brain's an upgraded computer chip, downloading transferable transcripts, translated in intellectual information bits, served in high volume increments so low pro megabytes can't claim it's a coincidence.
Keep the people, the collectors upon entering and be asked to remove your shoes. Smooth bag, dirty tape tracks never dormant. The hip hop brainstorming Dory has the metal detector. As I grab my translucent mutant wand, what do we have here?
Nothing, man.
Appears a dictaphone with a press play record button on. Intruders don't deserve another try, so that's why the head's eternally bobbed, soaked and preserved in formaldehyde. Imperfect sight, the 777 automatic holy water pistol burns holes through these devious sightseers, curious to our ideas. Behind closed doors and the mental mentors lie, underpaid overlooked slanging tapes with the sharpened hooks in this underground enterprise. Spying mediums that seek our test tube boiling ingredient drug, patent sound or pat it down and check for bugs. Consider this one knocking on the door, the 701,771,774.
Eventually you come to heavy metal door number 3. Put your palm on the monitor with an open fist. Punch your pin number at your own risk if you wish to comprehend my inventory. I manufacture nuclear reactors in the laboratory. According to the answers on your questionnaire, you're allergic to elementary air. That syndrome's extremely rare. At departments headed by Digit 6 extraordinaire. And Geller the spell checker. Tommy V shipping and receiving vibes. Imports from Seattle, tackle cattle up north. Attention at the entrance, those anxious to witness. Flows inches past the closed fences. Sit with patience and extend this and display its presence. Filled with various performance and acts off the perimeters. While next door provides the visual images live. Corresponding but the way the event finishes but doesn't die.
Sometimes they want to destroy them. But let me tell you something, brother. Sometimes you want to dig in your nose. And that's good. That's human nature. Do it. Dig it in your nose. Put it on the wall. It's nature. Take a doodle in your drawers and smell it. It's good. Sometimes I'm going to get really nasty. Sometimes I come with stars of kick your way. Woo.
Strong enough to crack your omelet with atomic raps that pack you like chronic. So get the picture, like photo finishes. I drink energy elixir from photosynthesis to spontaneously combust so there's no more witnesses. In instances under pressure, syndrome can lecture with scholars. Pristine and honored with awards for choking MCs with microphone cords and leaving ring around the collar. I'm all around like rings on Saturn, making sure you come up. Martin Short couldn't climb to my level with ladders or conjure up intestinal matter between your lungs and bladder. To jump in the ciphers, we're smarter. Wittier MCs gather, so grab yourself a seat. You're in for a treat. I'd love to train an apprentice, especially since my optics peer right into your front like chain fences. I chemically change like water evaporating, and it gives this strange difference to my calculating. Call it talent or brain sickness, but I suggest you call it quits just in case you catch on like a tortoise. Cause I'm driven by powerful forces that keep me ahead like tortoise.
You're open like a forest, making it easy for us to penetrate your fortress if you don't support us. MCs get contorted with styles we have assorted, yet to be reported or recorded. Your facts seem to be distorted like your tracks, so get off it. You're a false prophet with a mouth that runs loose like a leaky faucet. You're about to be offset and counterbalanced. Your attempts are exempt and not valid versus a valedictorian. I dictate and evaluate the state of your current condition. Gail Kevorkian, resorting to pulling plugs on rappers' mic cords. Accordingly, we begin deporting those who try to transport lyrics. Without a passport, you get no clearance. Ask the last person who tried to judge me by my appearance. He was overpowered by experience and perseverance. You're an obstacle, not unworthy of interference or trying to be hostile. You get taken out like tonsils, cause pushing my patience will make you one in a hospital.
Are universal. Cypher circle makes you merciful. Destroying your adverse that you flowed. You ain't a pro or original. You're gentle, fragile, premature, mental, casual. Sick instrumental serving through your residential district. This nigga's a whack and I'm against it. We're the sickest. You sound the shittiest, hideous. Keep your distance and stay enlisted. We're mystic. You on your way out like being evicted. I predicted when we pay you a visit. Serving you bitches. We're admitted. When your wig split, a virus did it. When you give in, the way whack MCs I live in is forbidden. Pathetic, diabetics. You're not even athletic. You need assistance from medics. Cause the bleeding is tremendous and it can be endless, making you senseless.
We're out of this world, we're out of control. We're out of this world, we're out of control. Playing the role of outcast, standing out, ready to outlast. Ready to outlast, we're out of this world, we're out of control. Playing the role of outcast, standing out, ready to outlast. Outlast. Life is what you make it. The worst thing is talent wasted. The first thing is how you base it. And anything that's a sure thing eventually falls into placement. In any situation I'm faced with, I start from the basement, taking my next step towards the stairs or ladder to success. Cause no matter what, I'll find a way to overcome and progress forward up the chain of command, without bodies from the food chain. Demanding the best from a crew who shouldn't be considered amongst the rest of the ranks. While they struggle with no fuel over little bumps in the road, I continue to load full bowls of dank to help me think straight, instead of being held back by restraints. Proceeding with life rather than getting self-defeated over mediocre complaints. I'm self-motivated to be a loc with no motive, potentially explosive with enough inertia to be a locomotive. Going full speed, I got a full head of steam, contributing to a team who doesn't live in a field of dreams. I remember my life is what I make it, and my worst thing is I'm talent wasted. My first thing is going for a base hit. My last but not least, one thing is for sure, is it won't fall off or ever need a replacement. And why is that, you ask? I got way too much patience, while half you suckers are over anxious for the spotlight, riches and fame. Quick to change your name, but ain't moving inches. We're self-contained, rocking mics consistent, and we always stay the same.
I'm in braces to get my goals attained against all odds, praying after it like the headless horseman did Ichabod Crane, and keeping hard stains on my grill. My expectations never sink or drop to anything under satisfaction ill, regardless what you think or not. When my status is classic hill and I made it up built to fill and fill, maybe then I'll think to stop putting in dues to improve and move along. Cause I got family to make proud, a crew to which I'm endowed, and materialistic experience that needs to be proven wrong. For assuming that she belongs to a psychic network and thinking she can see where I'm headed, cause I don't show enough effort to provide a lavish life for a wife that makes my head hurt and weighs my self-progression down like a lead shirt. Her head jammed to walk the spot with a coquette words to appreciate the artisticness of this lyrical expert. And it's got me wondering if this is the actual price of sex is worth. Life's what you make it. The worst thing's talent wasted. The first thing's how you base it. Anything that's a sure thing falls into place.
Dream years away about being famous. Life made you an atheist. Now you started hating shit, became a sick hypocrite. Life's a risk, wanting to be the first on death waiting list. Become a man, learn how to take it, and try to break this with greatness before your talent is wasted. Become headstrong and keep it sacred. We must awaken and start creating a way of meditation to defeat what we're facing, cause some need medication to stop the body and mind from separation. Keep it tight like virgin pussy penetration. So get with it when it's time to win it. It gets more advanced every generation, getting stronger reputation from Satan, breaking you in, cause most of us will be a part of God's cremation.
Who still feels the field with this willpower to build and make it in this basic field of expertise we all face on a daily basis. When I seem to keep my eyes peeled, trying to fill each and all the blank spaces on applications with prior job skill information that'll be verified by employers I was previously hired by, and highly admire my hard work and determination towards chasing occupation.
A life form, it's like the shapes are irrelevant. I'm not an element, but I've always been an element. Old habits die young, can't change if I wanted to. Designated drivers, dead survivors. I degrade you, then thank me for the compliment. Straight as fuck, but I still get bent. I've been waiting for the end since the beginning. A loser, like I never got used to winning. I hope you fucking choke on your stupid ass raps. It's worse than getting shot by a faceless man, or the curse of getting caught by a wasted hand. He is a two-timer. I believe in manifest destiny. Can't let it get the best of me. Since I was born naked, then life is what you make it. Word. Karma is my religion. The worst thing is talent wasted. Life is what you make it.
LA West Coast Underground. E times 2. Paying dues coming through. Do you know what paying dues can do for a portfolio? As far as shows go, no one will know you made the promo. Years ago we were exposable. Now our chosen fews motions move closer to the social youth to show and prove how we grow on you to pay dues. Beginning back in the early decades when we met, spent days by trash can tracks for earthly freightways. We started breaking gateways over beats powered by double D's. Lose the energy, switch to beatbox. Routinely hit weak spots and closely keep watch on enemies. In battle some carry heat, hot heads handle not defeat or being beat. Boxing in the street with antiseptic, analog, antiques, anti-inadequate, mad fly, never accepting, electing to stand by. So say hello to the bad guy, trailblazing ways to be here to stay with a franchise. You can't see our cut, stab eyes, grab bags like Rabbi Drama, cause I'm on point and always was. Lambert, Kalima, crossroads are the ventricle and atrium, halls for blood. Symmetrical heart of the circulation of this art. The dark trademarks we elected to start. Uncharted regionals, annually charged as seasonal. Dues complete and fully paid, unsuccessfully delayed like travel size switchblades. Detach, glitch, invade, persuade for personal attacks to shift doubters to reverse some fools elapse. Back, eclipse, black forecast, more wax will come from E times 2 score acts like 4 fingers need a thumb. Syndrome, virus, eternally elements, increasing height is ripped to crushing blows. Average Joes digressing slow, pump like our percussion goes, touching toes. Pulls of deeper concepts, launches a monstrous legend like Loch Ness. Atomic bomb songs live long like pythons. The West best and flesh will press on, fresh on the restaurant menu. Them innuendos project wrong. You must love to be fucked like nymphos. Down low info, exposed clean like eating on Teflon flows. Extreme like Morrison's doors, weave, pay dues since rapping was conceived only in the dreams of nameless fools. Do you know what paying dues can do for a portfolio? As far as shows go, no one will know you made the promo. Years ago we were exposable. Now our chosen fews motions move closer to the social youth to show and prove how we grow on you and pay our dues.
Niggas become drowsy from styles in me. My adrenaline developing melting the ones who challenge me. The 562 has her on you in the LA County. I'm counting the ones who serve across my boundaries. They try to tiptoe in my zip code, so I hit them with a sick flow. They snap like a wishbone, then swell up like a lip node. My fist holds a mic that serve an MC from Fresno to Frisco. I split domes and leave broken wrist bones when I switch modes. I invade rich homes. RIP is engraved in the stone, but still unknown. You're fake like silicone. This 92 made mics explode with styles on hook, but you can still hear the dial tone and make a 5,000-ton safe float like styrofoam. When I'm on the iron microphone, this is what I own in my home. I'm forever dedicated. It will never be traded because we're now related. Cause this is my life. This mic, I'll die twice and even turn my back on Christ. It's hip hop. Keep your lips sealed like a ziplock. I've been down for years, so check the time on your wristwatch.
Do you know what paying dues can do for a portfolio? As far as shows go, no one will know you made the promo. Years ago we were exposable. Now our chosen fews motions move closer to the social youth to show and prove how we grow on you to pay dues. You know what paying dues can do for a portfolio? As far as shows go, no one will know you made the promo. Years ago we were exposable. Now our chosen Commercial rap so whack, it gives me nauseousness. Authentic hip-hop lives on tapes that pop and hiss. Being player hated and underestimated is the process which inspires optimists to apply a higher consciousness. Commercial rap so whack, it gives me nauseousness. Authentic hip-hop lives on tapes that pop and hiss. Being player hated and underestimated is the process which inspires optimists to apply a higher consciousness. Admire these concepts we condense with cosmic imprints, using precautious intent, not to compare us to the obnoxious infringements of exhaustive words rappers are wasting. Getting airtime on your favorite station. Top 40, drop 40. Throw those whack tracks in the back seat and let the top authority catch beat. Fast as the immune system that's weak, catch colds. Every contract has a catch. Luring to traffic, control your soul. So I keep my styles uncatchable from those dramatic episodes. Live life fast, plus always catch and hold the game when he touchdown pass. Which comes down to some clowns being able to hold their lunch down. Ask any MC in Whittier City who the outrageous catch of the day is. When you get down to the nitty gritty, what they'll say is it's E times 2. Raises expectations that will never fall behind you in the race to be first place in the race. A thankless job that takes more than seniority. More mental confidence that complements vocal authority and an accurate attitude that is used acting accordingly with the actual atmosphere. Otherwise you make fools of yourself like sorority initiations. I never do that, I'm too fat, not obese. My small frame, big brain and brains contain more souls than shoe plants. No artificial flavor in my flow undergoes zero filtration of everything that's tight, counteracting every loose end on the radio wave that only get played depending on how much they get paid. Counting the pocket profit while I'm counting on the day I can evade and invade like house raids. I'm fools who play charades to get the point across that they made. Careless about the bad vibes that ricocheted when I caught it. It appears you thought if we battled you'd get the applause, but no one bought it. Anyone could have saw it, simple logic that you get taxed more than audit. In relation to what I know I can really do, that's being modest. I drop flawless installments that end up on low quality cassettes and b-boys closet.
Callers, archaeologists, digging up ominous evidence. It's obvious you're the farthest from an artist. Two tarnists from pharmacy harvest. We're Antarctic anarchists, the hardest to harness. Regardless of strength of your restraints, regret renovates every harmless degenerate confined to Confederate settlements. Endangered elements designed to etiquette, with symmetry and wickedly prophetic imagery. On each side of me is a vicious MC architect, single-handedly bringing tragedy to your virtual reality art gallery and establishing internet embassies. So sisters can mingle in the majesty, max capacity. I'm thrashing rappers that have the audacity to call me out. You can blast this on airwaves, but rip your head to take a body count. Because it amounts to the sickest shit you've heard in a long time. Log in online and be fulfilled.
Commercial rap so whack it gives me nauseousness. Authentic hip-hop lives on tapes that pop and hiss.
Being player hated and underestimated is the process which inspires optimists to overcome with higher consciousness.
Commercial rap is so whack
it gives me
nauseousness.
Authentic hip-hop
lives on tapes that pop and hiss.
Being player hated and underestimated is the process which inspires optimists to apply a higher consciousness.
It's pitiful, the radio's ridiculed by mainstream idiocy. So we streamline different ideas and plots with some undercover agency, with secret agents and hidden agendas of conspiracy, discreetly making big statements to crack the concrete from the bottom of the pavement, surfacing from the basement, connecting side by side to coincide adjacent, making necessary adjustments in your hearing aid and the way it functions. We consistently communicate and circulate articulate work with Surf, the sickest engineer for E-Times 2 production, demonstrating with consistency, forcing us to illustrate and provide paragraphs of proficiency that are composed quite differently, waiting to be exposed so they can instantly spread fast leprosy through the industry, creating our own legacy to market, letting you see that we're advanced on target, technically enhanced, just as sharp, classified separately, while hierarchy A&R desperately seeking supremacy over radio waves with attempts of converting its listeners into slaves of a larger ratio and a multimedia organization, infecting the population, infesting every station with whack DJs spinning the same cut in numerous intervals, so lame fuck individuals become immune to this categorized music that's over-industrialized, humorous and unacceptable in the eyes of an MC that finds it easy to recognize a fake rapper that's questionable. Using extrasensory perception is incredibly sensible, making time in my schedule for executing executive reps that are sensitive and unexpendable, looking for something a little more professional, simple and conventional, a sound with a tailor-made fit that's perfectly suitable for an audience that can identify obvious nonsense. Fuck the process if we're ineligible, using concepts too complex for a smidgen of recognition. We stay underestimated while you're overrated repetition that's constantly rotated till it's memorized, and the remainder of the nation becomes hypnotized by this commercialized so-called rap game. It's a damn shame you got that much fame to juggle, all that power in the industry, rapping without muscle, supported by a label that's crooked like a 90-degree angle, making it possible for you to audible transform and translate the way you conversate to be radio friendly, followed by a frenzy of fans filled with envy who can't help but to ponder your popularity, regardless we're stronger, with verses that we supply fortified with energy that's potentially prominent, eventually dominant, leaving perpetrators astonished with what we accomplish and document on the day-to-day. We symbolize Whittier LA with rap energized and confident, 5 elements with different styles to complement this track, rapping with intelligent syntax that we use to implement and occupy any instrumental vacancy. So stereotypical fake MCs understand the whole scenario and significant changes in the style that replaces you like a variable substitute, using exponents that are uncomparable in this institute.
They woke up when they turned my vocals up. Turn it up. Ears opened up, then they soaked it up, then they knew they weren't dope enough. Now most don't bust, we attack rough. Real MCs is in stage crush. There's underground heads support like a crutch. Plus CJ spinning the back like a cement truck. Don't act up, back up, back up. Head MCs stack up and add up. We're a perfect matchup. You're the last up, so catch up. And end up with back cuts. Contracts are bad luck. A record label can stick it up their ass like a pigeon rush. They can't buy us, even if we're prostitutes' vaginas, they wanna sign us. Well, the underground is where you find us, surrounded by the tightest. Most lifers versus insiders, they ain't like us, so they bite us. And ciphers beside us, spine behind us. Their skills are D-minus, or off like a line, they rap in private. Except the virus, I leave the eye pass like a pirate. Fashion like crackhead related. Commercial rap just don't make sense like an Ethiopian on a diet. Stop.
It's time to build on facts, no time for blacks. Pussy or crack daddy maxing fine. Turning your jacket, gold on those fancy clothes on your back. Prepare to adapt, overlap, rearranging of all your habitat. The status is that, instead of the cat in Dayton's, it's gonna be bright lights are racing. Up to your final destination, desperation. Shooting a soul that dust in the elegant O with your favorite cologne. Cause the clones are the first to get they bones blown in all zones. This click wrong, occupying spawn space, insulation, dick, lunatic. Approaching the micro click magnificent. Creation of eccentric, electric, derelict detectives. Acting savages, ravaging all spots containing Cadillacs, mansions, ballers, and transfers. Sounding like everyone else, but I gotta tell you, man, be yourself. For mental health, deal with away cause you can't take that past the gates. Initiate the styles of the dust off, no commercialism rather than imitate.
Commercial rap so whack, it gives me nauseousness. Authentic hip-hop lives on tapes that pop and hiss. Being player-hated and underestimated is the process which inspires optimists to apply our higher consciousness. Commercial rap so whack, it gives me nauseousness. Authentic hip-hop lives on tapes that pop and hiss. Being player-hated and underestimated is the process which inspires optimists to apply our higher consciousness.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Woo! That shit was sick. That fool was like this. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. He's looking over at me like, no, come on, I'll say it. Nobody's perfect.
I never expect to get double crossed. Most of my crew's double tongue. We speak double meanings and double dumb numbskulls, rapping over bubblegum, neutral sweet, neutral system, half that. Confused enlistments that get laughed at, like neon bicycle caps or Hyundai hatchback. My crew starts on the other side, like backwards doormats, lifted like floor jacks for support, controlling the floor and court. Got bitches shaking more ass than you can afford. Retort to abort your reason for wanting to fuck with this destructiveness. Lunch is just 5 knuckles and a sandwich with sauerkraut. Powers out. In an hour your mouth still won't feel better. Follow the yellow road of cheddar, left in the trail of 3-eyed cow. Grazing in the herbs, blazing on the curb. Amazing herd of childbearing mammals, yes. We're crazy and disturbed, but we're overconfident over accomplishments we've earned. Churn my mind and get the butter. Bitches churn my sperm and get turned to hoes and clutter. You're really fucked, like a cluster, cause I can tell you I'm a cluster. There's probably jocks and bubs every chump that's on some record roster. You don't belong here, like a foster home. I'm hostile, so get protection like plastic upholstery covers, cause your blood ain't washable. And most of you suckers got crossbones hovering in the future forecast. Shoot my roots in like North Plant to prevent your rising. Event horizons frequently jogging to present occurrence. Against E times 2, there's no defense, deterrent, or decent insurance. The purchase is worth it. You're too imperfect. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? I guess whatever you say, whatever helps you sleep better through the night. Hey, nobody's perfect, right? I know this, I'm the closest thing to perfect, cause I got the proper insight. Nobody's perfect.
Now what's a matter? Nobody stole your thunder. Shit, we produce our own electrical storms. Don't be so skeptical of new energy that we brainstorm and form without conforming in technical formations. This is spontaneous gathered information, intellectual conversation, formulated to stimulate like foreplay, while we simultaneously force our way through the doorway. You're just here for a short stay. Hey, maybe you should abort mission now before you sell yourself short, pal. You're a short-changed dime. I'm a quarter, you're far from the borderline. Forge rhymes with the alias, you'll never reach the radius. We maneuver strategic forcing to make your whole crew forfeit. So quit, submit, fill out a resignation slip and change the destination of your battleship. Cause this cattle will never get whipped. We always foreshadow anyone who trips in our forefront, making every MC a former rapper cut up like a cheap blunt from a liquor store. I'm a liquor store drunk who functions with endangered elements in conjunction with Syndrome 228, with production by Serk through the circuits.
But hey, nobody's perfect, right? I guess whatever you say, whatever helps you sleep better through the night. Hey, nobody's perfect, right? I know this, I'm the closest thing to perfect, cause I got the proper insight.
Nobody's perfect. None of you fools are perfect. That's right. That's right. That's right. Whatever you say. That's tight. Yeah, it is. It's tight. It's perfect, man. Word. Right. Just leave it. It's perfect. Right. Yeah. That's tight. Perfect. That's right. Yeah. Whatever you say. That's tight. That shit is tight. Yeah, man. It's perfect. It's perfect. Word. Yeah. None of you fools. No, it's tight.
After take, I'm about to put it mildly. 4 seconds. Yell 1. Regret 3.
Somehow I become what I've done. What a fine web that I've spun. Really we're blessed. Tonight to infest, search, lab rat, nest, and mesh. These words will disturb, pierce, penetrate. Live and regret, held accountable for influential energy that regenerate. I'll die in a watery grave, looking forward toward being completely absorbed and drowned in 739 foot sound waves. When these demo tapes wash up on shore like beach whales. With the day when weighted words pop the strings loose on the global scales. Sadie's working overtime, trying to keep me from writing rhymes. Oh, how I love my guardian angel. Through thick and thin, from start to end, she's never played the stranger. Respect is earned when shown in turn. Failure to do so results in the bridges burned. Yet we have a hard time learning, hard time hearing the teacher's voice over the squeaky wheel of the lame brain. The mouse is turning. Cold hearts produce frozen tears that'll bottle up and they can't cry. Where do they turn when the worry well runs dry? The answer lies in the blind faith above the clouds and past the sky. All these flashing bandwagon tires till the day that I die.
And where did it go? Well, what is this? It seems I've discovered an unbound dark coming up out the darker arsenal of archives. Some sort of new concepts and hard vibes. Some about struggle, some about hard times. But now I'm about making smarter moves, maneuvers with more muscle and strong minds, so consumers can finally acknowledge and appreciate our rhymes. Hitting late bloomers with pulsating bass lines that we cultivate at a much faster rate than you can imagine or anticipate. Such graphic images of your own fate, becoming victims to a sick kick drum and a dope lyricist, lacing you with the perfect description. Accurate portrayals of committed MCs and convictions. Real rapping without restrictions. No rules or boundaries, just profoundly joyriding way out of my jurisdiction till it's learned and heard about. Later confirmed by my word of mouth communication that I give them. A perfect combination combined with the rhythm. I am also a slave with no choice but to naturally comply. Complete participation till I gradually give you my full cooperation by manifesting this artistic interpretation. That's the way it is. Be prepared. Make your alterations. Do whatever's necessary. E times 2. Coming up, rising hard. Perfectly inclined to decline MCs on the uprise. We Enterprise. ESP, Tommy V. Regret 3, digit 6, and Serkulatin.
home. Did you hear that? She's always nitpicking at all his flaws. Oh yeah. Do do do. Do do do. We're going back to Whittier. We're going back to Whittier right now. We're on our way still. In the lane for the auto. We're fine on petrol. Don't let go. Gals, girls always calling. It bugs the shit out of me. It bugs the shit out of me. He's just playing with this shit.
Wake up, you diseased hood rats. Get up, ho. Fucking cunts. Stupid bitch. It's an eye for an eye. A lie for a fucking lie. Lie for a fucking lie. Fucking lie. What goes around comes back. You're a bitch on purpose. Trying to make me wait for the underlying truth to never surface. Brave enough for a lie with no courage for the truth. But I ain't gonna lie, must admit I love lying in any relationship. It keeps my ship afloat and guaranteed my shit floats. It's a perfectly unbalanced antidote to avoid hardship and getting shipwrecked, destroyed on a love boat. I control my emotions from being toyed with over someone who's confused like a fucking mutt. Open to the public and can't keep their legs shut. Ignorant, innocent acts of a slut committed by a guilty virgin who's certainly submissive with a kiss to give. Whoever's paying her attention, showing some affection in her direction, not knowing I'm just another outie looking for the any connection. Oh yeah, deception's a bitch, but then again, so are you. Deception's a bitch, but then again, so are you. And what am I? Shit, I'm just what you made and don't expect. A heartless robot with flesh disguised with emotions and deceptive intellect. On a mission to get even with my past. Living in the present and giving all presentations on personal vendettas and vengeance. Trying to make shit clear to the ear that's a complex sentence. Can you see my complexion yet? Shit, I doubt it. My true colors are camouflage lies. But then again, that's what you made, bitch. That's what you made me, bitch. That's what you made. That's what you are. Get up, ho. Wake up, you fucking hood rats. Get up, fucking ho. Dumb cunts. Stupid ass. Unintelligent dunce. Two-timing. Every other night once. Upon a time ago. I knew this fucking hoe. I love you. All of you. Get one. Sir. 573. Times 2. 98. All city. Worldwide.
Introduced to the bloodstream through open lacerations, I enclose my head and toes and form a blood-filling incubation. Accumulation starts pacing direct to saturation by dormant crystal bricks equipped to afflict annihilation. Nations race through your plasma, catching kill capillaries swiftly, facing mortality, so call your ministers quickly. Blood transfusions can make temporary delusions till new cells swell as well. Trapped in confusion, the catch 22 sitch and everyone's losing. Epidermal bruising, intermouth contusions and open sores. Erupted blood that's dead like a river that won't coagulate. And now valves start to independently operate. Intestine linings flush in a gush of shiny red mush, and there's more to blame. What's worse, the cure to reverse remains unknown like my origin. So you'll have to learn more when you come explore again.
My stage disguise is a hidden landmine, ready to explode, might overflow and start a plague down the road. Exploding, exposing, death close is slowly approaching. Seeing those who run, swallowing their tongue, end up dead, dehydrating the sun. Not everyone, but some that begun hiding themselves in shades, fighting for their life to find protection in caves. Do not just reduce their chances of AIDS and spreading fast like falcons. On the day I found me, destroying by forming pneumonia through California. Using man-made formulas, humans get ruined by the air that blew in to cool in. They give you new skin, until I exhale you'll feel wind. That's strong, to make a thick steel wall become thin. With fast movements affect the students. My atmosphere is pure, Air Force included. To end life on Earth will complete my units.
The hottest biochemical agents will outbreak and feed
on leagues of disease victims
till they all crash and bleed. The hottest biochemical agents will outbreak and feed
on leagues of disease victims
till they all crash and bleed. The hottest biochemical agents will outbreak and feed
on leagues of disease victims
till they all crash and bleed.
There's several different strands, from different Porshans to African savannas. Biosafety hazards force experts to wear banana-colored field suits like Dustin Hoffman. Cause very often I vaporize my whole string of proteins and take off, then I'm airborne, spreading through coughs and sneezes, frosted breezes. 24 hours till you meet Jesus face to face. No time to waste. Better praise, please, your immense grace. Cause your body's vanished, devoured, erased without a trace.
Destroying any possible prospect with a chemical object that becomes subject to disperse through all like toxic fumes of aerosol. Spraying sporadically over populated locations. Bodily disconfigurations plus mutated contaminations leads to discoloration to the pigments. Yet I'm similar to a virus that's blacker than Sabbath. Evil is eternal, so I'll never vanish once my placement to your internals has been established. Sweaty palms and heat flashes that flush you out in abundance. Now your equilibrium swings back and forth like the hands on a magnetized compass. A flesh-eating fungus, defeating even the toughest. Immune systems of victims that are innocent without justice. The cause of this vapor is vague, a plague with no vaccination to send you on a permanent vacation. Your preparation's a necessity to alleviate you of your destiny.
Arresting immunity procedures for meddling, working to wipe out communities. So tell your fellow earthlings to swallow handfuls of aspirin. Help you handle tomorrow's fasting fate, the big date, with the end of the hollow life you waste. Being faced by the microscopic mutilator with philosophics that cater and take it to you like waiters, solely because my creators, the government cultivators, want the days of later blacker than Darth Vader's clothes in an incinerator with coals, burning like epidermal tissue when tested on animals, or when a bomb that's dropped on foes explodes like bowls of Buddha tie. Those who grew wise scrutinized, proposed, and chose the retaliation option. Now everyone got one. Biochemical warhead, assorted to control population, misused and abused to cause instant devastation. Each target its face then, by standards life's erased in a single flash. Bright as a halogenic light reflecting off a biome's ass, and the blast spreads disease, allergies in all directions to make survivors disappear. Digestion in monstrous collections, infection severe.
The hottest biochemical agents will outbreak and feed
on leagues of disease victims
till they all crash and bleed. The hottest biochemical agents will outbreak and feed
on leagues of disease victims
till they all crash and bleed. The hottest biochemical agents will outbreak and feed
on leagues of disease victims
till they all crash and bleed. The hottest biochemical agents will outbreak and feed
on leagues of disease victims
till they all crash and bleed.
Tired, my setting back and seas on fire. The crew is minor. I'm broken the bass like a crack pipe on Richard Pryor. Tight like Dale's one-liners, surrounded by LSD riders. Anytime two rhymers, so retire till your crew becomes tighter. You'll get served by freestyle fighters, cause I hate the sights of a cycle full of fighters.
I'm so tired of putting out small fires, using distinguishing style to extinguish MCs till they expire entirely. You see, I contain haywire flare-ups in a matter of seconds and increments, using virus and dust off in different predicaments. My syndicate's got intricate rhymes that react early like predating thought, leaving your cradle rocked, fatally caught, trying to be important when you're not. kaleidoscopic dots, trying to connect like four. You're just a key on the board, a key on the board. We're constantly progressing, still pressing for time, aggressively striving for the freshest rhyme. Constantly progressing, still pressing for time, aggressively striving for the freshest
Tall,
rhyme.
out of control grasses, soda cans, dookie booty asses everywhere. Broken chairs amongst the layers of disgust. Upon the fucking earth, drugs and lust. Who's to trust? Nowadays, across the plain, fools try to be slick and leave the drain. You better stay on the aim, we forever gain the strength of 6 tanks. Banks and ranks will be demolished as we revolve this soft twist. Puzzles never a difficult task. Come on, little boy, remove that mask.
We're honestly confessing, still testing your rhyme, aggressively striving to make wise of our time. Confessing, still testing your rhyme, aggressively striving to make wise of our time. I watch MCs curl up like smoke, my mind's on fire, transpiring through amplifiers, turning your empire to campfires. While you continue to bite like a bramstoker vampire, I'm a gram smoker who's a devil spit hellfire, graded on a higher level of dust than your radio flyer, which keeps me inspired to be tighter than a pair of pliers. Clamps, holding you hostage with no way to vamp. You get sealed and stamped like postage, so don't approach us sounding soft and sensitive. We're prompt and overly aggressive, for rap that are too repetitive. Your crew's far too competitive, more or less that's a negative. While we're graded and positive and opposites don't attract, so use facts for common sense and learn how to fucking act.
In fact, these niggas from the left side will collide. When you test drive, you're barely alive. Petrified, make your temperature rise when I arrive. I decide to open you wide till your insides divide. Describes what I prescribe, besides cutting your air supply. It's a rough ride, tough ride. You're one step behind but remain blind. So I open the blind so you can see the sunshine. ABB mastermind with the destructive battle rhyme. We're in our prime, making wise of our time until the atmosphere is mine. Progressing without resting is the best thing. While your head is still empty, stressing. While you keep on testing, cause we stay on top like salad dressing.
We're constantly progressing, still pressing for time, aggressively striving for the freshest rhyme. Constantly progressing, still pressing for time, aggressively striving for the freshest rhyme.
Everyone wants their piece of the pie. The problem is they don't want to pitch in on ingredients or supplies, and I'm left with no choice but to snap these larynx pipes. I will remain with a firm foot, rooting falsely mistaken claims. I'm now posted the Happy Meal escaping guard. No time to duck bosses and plucked out by the poisons that tranquilize the dart. Blowgun for the phony shogun, ended the ego of buffoons. Once hit the flate and the final fizzle spiral through the air. The 1200 needles pop like balloons. There'll be no quick come-ups, free rides, and all the tag-alongs fates left up to the others and us to decide. This is the unfortunate outcome for the life of these little parasites. In the final bout, I inject my hatchlings within these hatchlings. They carry on the family name and eat them from the inside out. Don't bother commenting, I'm literate to respond to gestures and actions. Your tongue's under pressure, illegible. Delayed reaction. I'm packing 3 letters, guess at my dwelling. Asking what's smelling, oh I'm sorry, I must have cut the cheese metals. I smell and read, no one can tell not to get near it. They fell and bleed and show and prove nothing but a vexation to my spirit. I now elude and evade for the protection of my soul. These are the cries of the man that echo throughout the underground tunnels, under the manholes.
Beware the Los Angeles street devil's incentive, cause in the end, revenge is a dish best served cold, and the truth always unfolds. Right in the start, you accept the mark, another early depart with no mercy or heart. You're unworthy to the art, you're a shadow in the dark, got no remorse. Vagrant, you let it morbid course when you try to absorb a full course. Dinner plate in the devil's food court, coming up short, ghost in the shell. Sweating in the post life closer to hell. Gale is the host, waiting at the gate to determine your fate in the judgment night. Paying the price, sacrificed. Satan's little servant stuck in a permanent paradise. With no exit, your lost soul, smelling decomposed, dwelling in the purgatory, looking for a sanctuary. It's a simple conclusion, a fact of matter and a conclusion of life. Death. Gale won the angel of death in 1999 AD. I suffer nothing.
Those skills you claim you have is a lie you tell. You're on E, a dried up well. No juices left to expel. Over beats played at the highest decibels. Crying like the woman, asking yourself, how can it be? He will become a fatality. Casket covered like canopies. Relentless sequences from the syndrome spiritually quenches. I can see through defenses. Adjust when I'm twisted, similar to the crescent wrenches. Giving you breaking news, making these fools stop the presses. Representing the West with the fullest intent to fill dried up whales.
Finally, it's time for me to let you see no one is as fresh as me. It's my destiny to reveal the best in me. There's many to prove wrong. Now feel my energy affected me, eventually slept on me, destroyed mentally. I spent to sweat MCs by first they hit like tsunamis, leaving remodeling. Your wig was easy to peel like a nectarine. Pressure piled up like baskets of laundry. To reveal this treasury, I need to forget the bad memories. Every time on my mind, it's constantly talking to me. Life is real and hip-hop is ill, so I'ma make sure that you remember me.
I'm giving you a fair warning, don't make an error and dare to approach this beat being unprepared and rarely zoning. But no one can compare to the form and performing, finding it important to torment each portion of the more or less fortunate, forcing to feed upon our components who chose not to peep and ignore it and continue to sleep with broken concentration on records rolling.
Boom, crack, crack, boom, 4th of July sounds from my room. Illumination from the gods, both good and bad I'm facing. Damnation, slaughter, termination from a combination of pollution, earth shaking, and miscalculations. Bracing for the tidal bow concerning your mouth. A time to resurrect yourself from out that crouch. Stand on your feet, change up your route and how you speak is what holy spirits and paranormal forces are telling me.
The song's name, Sixth Sense, done by Tommy V. Imprint, Scale 1, it's Syndrome 228, it's Virus, it's also Digit 6. It's Dust Off, big shots to Awol 1, Broken Records, and all who appreciate in this hip-hop. What we do, E times 2 from 562.
Kelly's underground LA style, tuned in original.